everybody, Animated Student here and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we've got a great one here, how to get started with Chaos Space Marines. Now, Chaos Space Marines are one of the greatest, well, they're not actually the best army as far as playing them is concerned, but they do have one of the biggest ranges, I think the biggest apart from Space Marines themselves, so it should be a very interesting video. Of course, disclaimer, all the pictures here belong to Games Workshop and their respective artists, and lots of them are from the Game Workshop store, web store. But with that over, let's dive straight into it. So let's start with the regular start collecting Chaos Space Marines. Now, as far as the boxes are concerned, I'm going to not include the Vengeance Warband because they're pretty rubbish. Now, I also think the start collecting Chaos Space Marine box isn't that good. You get Venom Crawler, but you don't get any of the actually really good models. All the stuff is not that resilient. The Chaos Space Marines aren't that good. And all in all, it's certainly not a good box, and I myself probably wouldn't get it. The Chaos Space Marines Vengeance Warband is quite different. It's certainly quite a bit better. You get some models that you might want. The Chaos Space Marines, although they're not good, you probably are going to have some of them into your list, and you can always convert them into Noise Marines. And you've got some nice Terminators, a Chaos Lord, and you've got a Rhino, and I think otherwise there wouldn't really be much reason to buy the Rhino otherwise, but this is quite neat. You can get a starting army with a Rhino. It's an okay box. You can get it if you happen to want the miniatures inside. Now, Maelstrom of Gore, I've got to say, this is the funniest, and I'm getting a Wild Beasts Warband simply because of this box. You get Khorne the Betrayer and 48 Khorne Berzerkers. Now, effectively, value for money, you get a free Khorne the Betrayer. Now, Khorne Berzerkers, I'll talk about both of the Khorne Berzerkers and the Khorne the Betrayer later when I talk about them individually, but it is a beast of a box set. Now, onto HQs, we've got Fabius Bile. Oh, wow. Maybe not the best, but very good as an apothecary. Quite cheap, £15 for what is a really cool model. Lovely HQ. And soon will be the leader of the new Biles Warband. It should be really exciting, and I hope that is certainly a very good model. Now, there's also, of course, a regular Daemon Prince. Although the only issue with this is if you want a Nurgle or a Tzeentch one, you probably just want to get the ones from Death Guard or Thousand Suns Codex because they're better for the same price. But all in all, you can give it the mark of any of the Chaos Gods, and it's quite decent. It's not the best, but it's a decent model all in all, and certainly a good HQ if you want lots of rerolls, and that's not going to get sniped to death. Now, on to the more normal HQs. Khorne the Betrayer, absolute beast. 6 attacks, but he fights twice. He gets an extra attack when he charges, and because he's World Eaters, he gets another extra attack when he charges. So he gets 16 attacks at 6 minus 4d3. It's just a bit ridiculous when you've got him in your list. And although he's got an ability, meaning he nearly kills as many of your own guys. Really funny model, that's certainly worth the value, and really good as well. Now, Abaddon the Despoiler, basically the traitor Gilliman, gives loads and loads and loads of rerolls, 8 wounds, quite expensive, but if you want having a big Chaos Space Marines list with some Black Legion in it, you really want Abaddon the Despoiler. He is quite a good model, and certainly quite a fun one to build, so I would later on in a big collection recommend possibly buying Abaddon the Despoiler. Now to the next one, we've got a regular Chaos Space Marine Sorcerer. Now, these are quite neat, because you can give them psychic powers from all of the Chaos Gods, and also if they're in a soup list with some Death Guards, they get the Heretic Astartes discipline, so they get walk time, which is certainly very useful. So all in all, good model, cheap HQ, and your basic Sorcerer. Onto the Master of Executions. This is really nice. You get 60 point HQ, decent in melee, nothing special, but for being a 60 point HQ, if you've got, let's say, Maelstrom of Gore, and you want to build up to a battalion, certainly something good, especially when you're getting started. Next up, we've got Lucius the Eternal. Nice, very cheap name character, £15. decent for a named character, not particularly special, not particularly good, not particularly bad, but all in all, an okay model, quite cheap for an HQ. Yeah, it's decent, not much to say really. Now on to the next one, we've got a Chaos Lord with Jump Pack. Of course, I'll explain the Chaos Lord and its abilities in a second. Basically, you get a regular Chaos Lord, but you can Jump Pack Assault, you get a Fly keyword, and a longer movement. So you might want to buy this. Probably worth it if you have more than one. But if you just want one for the rerolls, rerolling hit rolls of 1, 74 point HQ, you can equip it with more stuff, but usually you'll just want it for the rerolls, so you won't want to spend too much on it. So yeah, sit back, rerolling hit rolls of 1 for 6 inches. It's probably worth it. 1750, cheap way to get a few rerolls. Now on to the troop choices. We've got the regular Chaos Space Marines, which to be honest they're not that good. They are only 11 points a model. They're toughness 4, 3 up saves. They're so on the resilience side of things. You can basically give them chain swords and bolt pistols, but in which case the Khorne Berzerkers are better. And they don't have many multi-damage weapons, and really with Chaos you need its specific individual Legion Marines for good troop choices. Which brings us on to the Noise Marine conversion pack. It's really annoying that you have to have a resin conversion pack to get Noise Marines unless you want to spend 20 quid in Noise Marine. Hopefully they'll get a full range. Noise Marine's okay, you've got the nice blasters, they're very cool, they're not the best, they're a decent model. If you've got Emperor's Children, you might as well put a lot of these in. Now Khorne Berzerkers, these are ridiculous, so much to say about them. Basically, you can give them chain axes, in which case they're chain axes and chainsaws. So chain axes are +1, -1, 1. Chainsaws just use 0, 1, but you get an additional attack. And then they get 2 attacks each, but they get an extra one they charge, and another extra one because they're well eaters. And they fight twice, so you can basically get, per model, 8 attacks at 6, -1, 1, and 2 attacks at 501. Ridiculous. Anyway, on to the slightly less OP stuff. Chaos Space Marine Terminators, normal Terminators, get combi bolters. If you want some deep striking stuff, you might as well put them in. They're all in all, they're not the best, they can have some decent weapons, they're quite cheap, 2 wounds a model. They're Terminators, they're not great, but if you want some elites, probably worth getting them. Bikes! All armies need bikes. Apart from my army, because it's Death Guard, and that's why I need to get a Chaos Space Marines detachment so I can have bikes. Now seriously, you get some nice fast moving bikes, you get quite a lot of guns, 2 wounds apiece, 22 points each, worth the value. You get a combi bolter, get a bolt pistol, it's all in all worth the value. Worth getting quite a few of these in your list. Have some fast attack, shooting out with some combi bolters. Now we've got the Havocs. I personally don't like them. I think for 1 wounded model, even at tough 5, and you can put them in cover, but if they're exposed and shooting at you, and as soon as the opponent kills one of them, you're losing like 40 points worth of stuff if you got them with the last captain. So I think you can only really have heavy infantry if you've got them with mortars and they don't have to see them, so I wouldn't get them. On to the heavy support, you've of course got the regular Chaos Vindicator. It's really not that good. You really need lots of them to do suitable damage, but even then you're not doing much damage, but it's quite cheap points wise. And of course but I would go for the Venom Crawler. Sorry I don't have the picture here, but basically you get 10 attacks at user -2/2 and you get 12 wounds, so it's really sticky, has a lot of wounds, and very nice model. Now sorry about I didn't get the picture, but Chaos Predator, not that great. It's okay if you want a few last cannon shots, but inevitably a few last cannons at it at AP -3, you only having 6 up saves, it's going to die quite too easily for such an expensive model. Khorne Lord of Skulls, I thought I had to put this in. It's not really one to get started, but later on, oh my god, you can literally get, like, you've got 28 wounds, cheaper than the Daemon Prince. You also get some long range weapons. You attack at like +6 -4 flat 6 damage, and you get 4 attacks. But when you degrade at the end, you end up with 8 attacks at 10 -4 6. It's ridiculous. It's OP. If you've got a big army, certainly get this. Now that about concludes it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribing, and you can turn on notifications if you want to see new videos most days on your homepage. But for now, from me. Bye!